Hello, it's Dr. Julie with Summit. Hey, I just wanted to talk with you guys about some sleep things. So I know sleep is such a huge issue for folks, and it's like dusk, the sun's coming down, trying to figure out how can we sleep better, which is always a tough time, especially as we're going through perimenopause, menopause, and how can we, do better. So one of the first things is sleep hygiene. So what we do first thing in the morning really makes a big difference, and what we do in the evening. So first thing in the morning, when you wake up, come outside, get sunshine on your eyeballs, okay? It's really important for a cortisol awakening response to just get sunshine on our eyeballs so we can trigger our morning cortisol, so we have a nice peak of cortisol in the morning, triggers, and goes down through the end of the night. When our cortisol curve is flat or reversed, it causes stress, anxiety, all kinds of stuff. My dogs are going to come help. So sunshine on your eyeballs first thing in the morning. If you can't get sunshine outside, then get a sleep or get an LED or full spectrum light. So a SAD light, seasonal affective disorder light. I have one that looks like a moon. It's up in my bathroom right now. So when I wake up in the morning, I turn it on. I get bright light first thing in the morning. We do have a window in the bathroom, but it is west facing, so I'm not getting sunshine right away. I do try to get outside first thing in the morning if I can. As you go through your day, an hour or two before you're ready for bed, this is when your sleep, evening ritual starts. So our body naturally makes melatonin starting an hour or two before the sun goes down. And it's triggered by the dark and the shift in the light. So in the evenings, turn your lights off in the living room, in the kitchen, wherever, just start to have it be darker. If you're gonna watch TV, try to get blue blockers, either blue blocker glasses and or blue blocker screen on your TV, on your phone, on your iPad. And then just try to have the lights down. If you're able to come off your phone an hour or two before bed, that's the best. Realistically, for a lot of us, probably not gonna happen. So again, use the things that are available. On your phone, on the iPhones at least, there is an option called night shift. And you can set it to turn on automatically from dusk until dawn, where it turns the blue light into a amber light. So it's not so bright on your eyes and your retina. Because the blue light will decrease our melatonin production, and we want to increase that natural melatonin production in the evenings. So as you're getting ready to go to bed, try to just kind of calm your mind. Try to avoid super busy TV shows. Try to avoid watching the news. Try to avoid talking to anybody who's stressing you out. Just try to calm and relax your mind so you go to bed with a more peaceful mind, more peaceful heart. Doing things like meditation, stretching, things like that just kind of slow your vibe, okay? Some of my favorite supplements for sleep. There's several. One of my absolute favorites is by Xymogen. Let's see, so Xymogen OptiMag Neuro. This is a combination of dimagnesium malate, magnesium L-threonate, and magnesium lysine glycine chelate. And this mag L-threonate, it's, they've shown that this one is the one that actually gets into your, crosses the blood-brain barrier. This is a mixed berry flavor. So yummy. I love it. It comes in lemon lime and also unflavored and in caps. This one's really nice. It helps just decrease the stress and anxiety of the day. It doesn't knock you out, but it just helps relax you so you can sleep. The other really cool thing about this particular one is that you can take it during the day if you're having just like a stressful day. And you can take a little bit of this during the day, a scoop, and it just kind of calms you down, pieces you out without zonking you out. Okay, this one, again, mixed berry is my favorite of this one. The other one I really like, WellaMoon patches. These are melatonin, magnesium malate, hops, and valerian root patches. So you just put these on, again, about an hour or so before you go to bed. If you're gonna take melatonin, do it about an hour or so before you go to bed. This one actually has 7 grams of melatonin. Topical melatonin is a little different than ingestible melatonin, so I'm not exactly sure how much you're getting with the 7 milligrams, but it's really nice to have these. They smell nice. I'll put a patch on an hour or so before bed. Helps me fall asleep and stay asleep. Microbiome Labs. These guys have some really amazing different products that incorporate probiotics with their sleep stuff. So this one's actually a Zenbiome Cope, but they have one called Zenbiome Sleep, which is also really great. So it has some herbs and a bifidobacter to try to help you get some sleep and help shift your gut microbiome so you can sleep better, which is a really cool product. When we were at the Dave Asprey biohacking conference, we got a sample of this Juna nightcap. This is a gummy. It's also very nice, 1 gummy a night, and this has a proprietary blend of some elemental magnesium, trace minerals, which so many of our foods are lacking trace minerals, so it's super helpful. Tart cherry, passion flower, again a little bit of hops extract, and then wild jujube fruit, and a little bit of L-tryptophan, which is the stuff in turkey, you know, after Thanksgiving that helps you fall asleep. So this one is also really nice. And the other one that I've got recently that is super delicious is Moonbrew Nighttime Superfood. This is a calming cocoa blend fortified with magnesium, superfoods, and adaptogens to help you sleep tight and wake up refreshed. So this one has some zinc glycinate, which is great for your gut, magnesium glycinate, magnesium taurate, L-theanine, L-tryptophan, and the adaptogen blend. Again, chamomile, jujube seed, arborvitae, some reishi, some silk tree bark. So I will use a combination of these and kind of mix and match them to really just kind of help when I'm not sleeping well. If I know that I'm having a stressful time and I'm just like, I just need some help. It's kind of having a plan. And again, I'll cycle through these, sometimes stacking several of these together. One of the other things that I love is my sleep mask. I have mine, you can see it has like indents in them, so it has some body to it because I have my eyelashes and I don't want to bump them on my sleep mask. But there's all kinds of sleep masks. You can go to Amazon and there's so many different sleep masks you can get. But sleep masks really help on so many different ways. One, again, it's blocking out light. So if you have a partner in bed, if they are watching TV, if there's a light on in the bathroom or light on in the hallway, any light will actually trigger you out of a sleep cycle. So putting an eye mask on can just help block the light. But the other thing it does is it tells your body, it's almost like a Pavlovian response. Mask goes on, your body knows it's sleep time. So, I was in the ER for almost 20 years, well, over 20 years when you counted all the time that before I became a doctor. And sleep masks were a godsend. Because I worked night shift, because I worked shift work, never knew when I was going to be able to sleep. When my eye mask goes on, my body knows it's sleep time. So I really never travel without it. Sorry, our cows are out there so excited. My son is feeding the cows tonight. So sleep mask, super inexpensive, easy way to add, to add to your sleep hygiene routine. Remember that our sleep hygiene time starts in the morning. We can start building it an hour or two before bed. If you're going to take melatonin, again, do it an hour or two before bed. Start low, go slow, cycle on and off any of these adaptogens you're using, so your body doesn't get completely dependent on it. Valerian root is another one I really like, and melatonin oftentimes can help you fall asleep, and valerian root can help you stay asleep. For any of you women out there going through perimenopause or menopause, our progesterone always drops first. So if you're having sleep troubles and you're just entering into perimenopause, or you're in perimenopause or menopause and you haven't looked into hormone replacement therapy, progesterone is a game changer for sleep. It's really amazing. But again, just having a plan really makes a big difference, and having your sleep hygiene routine. One of the other things that I love is the Calm app, calm.com. It has wonderful meditations. It has sleep stories, and it is so wonderful. It can track how many days you've done your evening routine. But it's really nice because, again, if you wake up in the middle of the night, pick up your Calm app with your night shift and light super low on your screen, and have it listen to a sleep story. There's also different meditations. There's different, if you Google, different sleep aids, there's so many different apps out there that can help. But just know that you're not alone. Sleep can be a challenge for so many of us. And, the more we give it the attention that it needs, and the more we have a plan of how we can, take care of our day, our evening, into that sleep cycle, can really, really help. So if you have any questions, please reach out. We'd love to talk with you. We'd love to offer any other suggestions. Obviously, there's prescriptions out there for sleep, but there's so many wonderful supportive products that can really help, that can make a big difference. And another thing too, making sure you're exercising, moving your body during the day can help you relax and sleep at night. And then water. You gotta stay hydrated. You gotta make sure that you're hydrated well. If you're able to drink filtered water, especially that's been, filtered really well with reverse osmosis and remineralized, that's wonderful. There's so many hacks out there that can help. So make sure you are sleeping on a comfortable bed as peacefully as you can, with a comfortable pillow that supports your neck. There's so many wonderful pillows out there too. We can do a whole podcast just on pillows, but I just wanted to address some of the sleep things because I know that it's such a big thing for so many of you. So I wish you a peaceful night's sleep, and I'm gonna go relax with my family and have my Moonbrew and then my OptiMag Neuro tonight with my Juna chew. That's gonna be my stack for tonight, and we'll see you soon.